Hello, I am back again. This is how I store my tickets are up here and my smooch spritz are up here. And this is another one of those containers that I said I store my refills in. These are pens and different markers. These are my memento markers. These are some of the pearl pens here. These are the Prisma markers that Angie got, and these are my Sharpies. And I purchased these like really cheap from Walgreens when they were going out of business. Inside of here is, whoa, don't you just love when it happens? Inside of here is the containers and mailboxes that I own from the Target bin. So that's what I keep in these in my Prima flower container, so I can alter later. Down here is how I store my scraps. So they're color coordinated, and this right here is just scrap paper that if I'm trying a project, I'll do that. This is my gypsy here. And this drawer right here, this fabric drawer, is where I store my cards and recipe cards at, and then I have punches down the bottom. And my Epiphany Craft punch is down there. Actually, these right here are in the drawer, so let me put them in the right drawer. This drawer right here is how I store my Miscellaneous items for my eye top. Those are all the extra pieces to that and my punches for my Miscellaneous. This right here is where I keep my clear bags and also my glue sticks that I got for my glue gun. This right here is my alterations Tim Holtz items. I don't have a lot of Tim Holtz products. These right here are my Sizzix dies. Yeah, mine is looking real sad. A lot of people have a lot of Sizzix dies. I don't. I only have 2. Coming up here is how I store my stamps that I already showed you. This right here is a Simply Renee Clip It Up ribbon that I have never put on my walls, but I think when I move I'll pull it out then and put it on the wall. Up here is an embellishment rack by Jetmax that I got from Michaels, and they hold little embellishments and flat back items, jump rings, anything of that nature. So that's what I store in here. These are champagne glasses that I got from Dollar Tree probably about 8 to 9 years ago. But I love the color and I wanted to display them in my craft room. These are containers that I got from the Target bin. And here I just keep like some baby shower items and some nails and screws and things like that. This right here is where I have my Fisker punches, border punchers. I don't have a lot of those. I actually have more Spellbinder dies than I do of those type of border punchers. That right there is my Cuttlebug. I spray painted it. And then down here is some buttons that I have in these containers and like ribbons. And then down here are my embossing folders. These are all the embossing folders that I own. So I keep them in that container there. Then I'm going to come around this way. Over here is where I keep my, these are like some like inkers. Then I have a box that I alter, well, a lunch box that I altered. And then these right here are my Martha Stewart beads, glitters, all of those types of things in there. And then here's where and this like little thing here is where I keep my memento inks at, my brads, and my eyelets. Most of these are eyelets though. And I did a video on where I got these containers from as well when it comes to storage. I absolutely love these. These actually got from Tuesday Morning. It was a lot of them, and I think I paid $1.99 for them. But for those of you who didn't see that video, give me one moment and I'll show you. I love these. So this is how I store my eyelets. And I have, like you see, several of them. So that's how I store that. And these are just like the brads. and more eyelets over here. And then right here, my son made me this in school, so I had to display that. And then this is the frame. I love vintage looking frames. I am going to actually get some pictures developed and put my mother in these vintage, all the vintage frames in my room. These right here are more brads. My Martha Stewart glitter glue is in the back. The glitter wipey thing right here. And then these are Mental Versamark inks and some Martha Stewart inks here and there. So that is how I display those. And this drawer right here is where I store more things that need to be altered or embellishment, like the Prima containers that I can alter, more mailboxes. These are more pens because I do make a lot. See, Walgreens went out of business and they had these whole packs for 50 cents. So I make a lot of those little notepad binders that I did a video on, and I sell those at my job a lot. So, and then these are more of the Cricut Sharpies that I purchased from Walgreens when they were going out of business for like $3, which they normally cost I think like $15 a pack. And these are more Sharpies down here. Oops. Let me turn this around. Okay. Down here is where I store my die cuts with a view paper stacks. Here is my fall packs in this one. So these are all the fall papers that I have. These are more fall papers, and what else? This is fall, and it's like 2 other ones that I have in here. These are die cuts with a view, and also my mind's eye that I need to get together here. But these are my mind's eye papers. Then here are my masculine men's stacks here. So anytime I need to make a masculine card by die cuts for die cuts with the view paper, I go here. Then down here is all Christmas. This is Christmas as well, and then this is Christmas as well. So all of this down here are die cuts with the view Christmas or Martha Stewart papers. So I no longer need any more Christmas papers for a long time. Let me go over here. In here I just have basically, I wouldn't say really junk, but I have Q-tips in the bag. I have like die cuts pieces. This is how I store, and one of these is where I keep my extra Cricut blades. I have more, another baby wipe container and more embellishments, and this is an embellishment container here that I no longer use. But I saved it because it was cute, and I know, you know, it was kind of expensive, so I wanted to save it and not really give it away. Over here is where I have embellishments for 2 kids that I plan on working with, you know, in the near future. So these are for those 2 kids. Down here is where I have my cinch. I have extra pads for my Cricut and my Cuttlebug booklets and the stuff to my Cuttlebug, and then my Cricut toolkit here. And here, I had a wonderful idea at one time that I was going to learn how to paper piece. So, I bought all of the items for paper piecing. Yes, the templates, all of that stuff. Yes, the CDs to learn how to do the paper piecing, the brushes, all of that. Everything that you would want to learn how to paper piece. The multi-liners, the white pen, yeah, the punch to do the face, the water brushes, all of that is in this drawer. So this is my paper piecing drawer that I never got around to doing. So that's what's all in there. That's my paper piecing drawer. Down here is all of my embroidery floss. I purchased this little handy dandy container from Michael's, and I put all of my embroidery floss here. I have not gotten around to taking all of them off the spools, which is very time consuming. I'm sure you all could tell. I'm going to stop here and start back.